Hello, welcome to my next little sketchbook tour video. For this one, I had a little poll on Instagram and people chose this one. It's the 2017 to 2020 sketchbook. Also one with like the bigger, thicker pages where I put like more thought through sketches in. I started this book with Inktober. So the first drawings are Inktober from 2017. It's not 30, but it's quite some. So I'm going to flip through them. This one is from ballpoint pen. These post-its are from 2020 because when I fill a sketchbook up, I usually go back and paste some art in that I still have lying around. Same thing happened here. I just love to draw on these little post-it blocks. Yeah, as well, I pasted some art in. Sometimes I just do it because I drew it on some paper and I don't want it to get lost. So it's easier if it's in a book and not just flying around as a single sheet somewhere. Really like this one. So I put off some pages because they have some very personal stuff on them, so sorry. But you get to see all the rest. Yeah, I tried to do more storytelling. It was also slowly when the first ideas for the whole cyber fairy thing started to evolve, but it wasn't really a complete concept or anything like that. I just really love to draw mystical things and demons or characters that are not really good nor evil, you know, something in between. This is a very good advice some artist gave me at a convention. It says like a failed drawing shows what you don't want, so it's still good that you did this, so you know how you don't want to do a thing. So the date says this is 2019 now. I sometimes try to make like little pages where I take a theme and then sketch things to a theme, but I don't know, maybe it's not my thing. This is a character from my role-playing group. His name is Shastar. He's a golden elf. This one is definitely Kim Jung-gi inspired. I really admire his art and the ease in which he draws. And some poses and anatomy practices. The more the book goes like forward, like in the beginning I was very set on having a very pretty book. The further it goes, the more it was like just okay, I don't care anymore, just want to have a cool sketchbook, and not every page has to be a beautiful illustration. So you can see that the book gets more messy and more, I don't know, experimental. Some storytelling ideas. I really like this page. I had this pen which had one side was gray and one side was black. Nowadays I use like two different pens, but it was very fun and has a cool effect if you use different colors. Some sentiments. I wrote, "The world is filled with faces of strangers I cannot remember, so are my books." I'm a little face blind. I need to see people a few times until I like can remember their face, sort of. And I think that's partly why I'm so fascinated with drawing faces, because they're like, I know, coming out of like this weird fog out of my mind. Lots and lots of faces. I started to do some expressions. I hate these 2 pages. I think the idea has something, but the way they turned out are like, meh, nah. I do like this one though. It's like a cool combination of sketches. This is one of the fairy tales I want to add into my world. There's this weird people with knives in their head. Maybe one day I'll get to tell it. Yeah, this is also sort of connected to this mythical thing. Here we start to get the first cyber fairies. I really love this sketch though. Also some story elements. And I like this one. Some more of the weird Horus angel creatures. They're not really angels, they just look cool, worth having these. This one I think I saw on Pinterest. I just loved her hair. It was so fun, so I had to draw it. Yeah, and the more I try to like fill the pages more with elements that are like meant something to me, or like were some sort of inspiration. So like growing the plants out of your own body, and you know, the sci-fi elements and different things that like inspire what I do. And this is the end of the book. So yeah, as mostly, not always, but I have a little end note in here. Yeah, I basically wrote it's still hard to draw something that means something, because I think I'm very hung up on the technical side often of the drawing, and then it's hard to concentrate on the storytelling as well. Yeah, but I have some personal characters in here, and I really love Katsuya Terada's work. I think it was the time when I got his art book and it was like, wow, it's so good. So yeah, I was very inspired to do this very filled pages like these ones. And this is the end of this book. It also spends quite some time, so yeah. Thank you for watching, and I hope you liked it. I hope it can inspire you a little as well. And keep drawing. Bye bye!